Hello everyone. Welcome back to a new stream. Today we are in the Netherlands, Holland, North Holland in Zandvoort. As you can see, it's raining. It's starting off in a typical Dutch way, I guess. Meanwhile, I'm Dutch myself as well, so let's hope I can give some extra insights into the track. The fastest lap ever set with an F1 car is a 1:19.5 on this circuit. It's by Max Verstappen in an... it was some kind of weird-ish, not real event, because there's not been an F1 race, of course, in ages in this place, so there's no real F1 qualifying time, but the fastest lap so far is a 1:19.5. Yeah, let's see what the guys can do, if they can beat it, even be way quicker. Our last winner was Daga SP, I believe. So let's see what he can do. Darfbill, of course, his teammate, also on the podium last Grand Prix. The first one out is a McLaren. That could be Lapje, that could be Robert Byrne. It's Robert Byrne. Robert Byrne is the first one out on track. Also, if the audio setting isn't too good, just give me a call and I will change it up a little so that it will be the best for everyone. Robert Byrne is taking the inside line right away on his outlap. Letting the AlphaTauri go through. No, it's not an AlphaTauri, it probably was Asian Chopstick. They're just cruising side by side. We have a new guy today as well, that is Wedgman Harold. I don't know what he can do, but he's the new teammate of Gullier. Gullier is having a tough teammate season, you could say. First I was his teammate, then Hellmonkey was his teammate, and now it's Wedgman Harold. Let's hope he's the most consistent one out of all of us, so that he can actually score some points for Red Bull and help Gullier with the points and the championship. Gullier is also out on his outlap. Is there anyone already in their first flying lap? I don't think so. We will see that changing up in a little. Let's get up the spectator menu. Let's put it... Oh, yellow flag in sector 3. Can we see anything happening? Robert Byrne has retired. Wow. That was a crash on the straight, probably on his exit. On his exit he took too much speed and probably couldn't handle the happy tail. So he probably lost traction and then just slipped into the wall. That's too bad of a start. Oh, and there the other McLaren goes into the wall as well. That's starting off in a bad way for McLaren today. Let's hope they can just grab everything they need. And oh, another yellow flag. What's happening? There's a Ferrari going slowly, but I don't see anything. Let's see what Daga SP can do on his first lap, or Darfbill. They're not too far from each other. Let's see who's coming up to the finish line in first place. And will we see a new fastest lap on Zandvoort? Real-time fastest lap 1:19.5. I reckon it could be beaten, but not in the rain, I think. Or Max Verstappen had a bad day. That could be possible as well. So we have Gullier with a 1:21.6. If a 1:25.5. 1:21.5. Not a 1:25.5. Ipu with a 25. And Cheeseman comes in with a 23.4 and an Elemental Leech with a 23.85. And Darfbill with a 1:21.1. Daga SP with a 20.0. 20.0 the time to beat so far. Gullier has retired. What happened to Gullier? That's unfortunate for him. At least he already put a time, so he can hope he will stay 5th or or at least inside the top 10, you could say. Let's hope he could make it still. He could still make it work on his time on his. Oh my God, Lapje as well. It's raining retired drivers in this place. Lapje and now is also crashed out. So both the Dutchies, both the drivers that are driving in their home place are retired from the qualification. For Robert Byrne and for Lapje, it's pretty much over because they can't set the time anymore. But Goulier still has a chance to have a decent position on the grid. Maybe he can stay 5th, but that will be tough since other people have more laps to get used to the rain, get used to the inters and warm the tires up and etc. Here we have for Roger 7 for the Ferrari team. Let's put on the lap data and the telemetry and the track map. He has an invalid lap, sadly, so that will be it. What is his teammate? His teammate put in a fast lap 23, and Ipu also improved his lap to a 22. So they're close on Daga SP. Can he do something extra? Can he make his lap even faster and even better? We know he got speed, so for Roger 7 in the pits because he of course DQ'd his lap. Elemental Leech in the pits as well. Will we see any faster times? You can say if it was dry, they would beat Max Verstappen his time easily, because a 20.0 in the rain is pretty fast compared to a 19.5 in the dry. Let's see if the new guy, Watchman Harold, also will also be able to put in a good time. Oh, that I don't know how is. I'm a little flabbergasted right now. I imagine his wheel would just break off if that happens, but he managed to keep his wheel on and not make the damage that bad. I think it's just some side damage. Daga SP with the new fastest lap at 19.4, so he already improved Max Verstappen his time. That's too bad for Max Verstappen. We have a new champion. It's Daga SP. He's not the champion of the Super League yet, but he's on a way to it. But Ipu and Thunderfox, Darthville, Goulier, all fast people that will try to stop him from taking the title. You gotta fight for it, otherwise you won't get it. What is Watchman Harold doing? Was he able to put in a lap? Yes, he put a 22.8 in, so at least he got a lap. Let's see if he can improve that. I think he should be able to, because he of course had that semi-crash accident, and of course his wing is not at the best state right now. So I think he should be able to improve his lap time and improve the position for Red Bull. I think he's British, so it's sadly not a full Dutch Red Bull anymore, but otherwise it will be a full-on home Grand Prix for the guys. Cheeseman is also coming out just behind his fellow teammate Elemental Leech. Elemental Leech is on a fast lap right now. Let's see if he can improve from the 11th place. Not the last place on the grid, but the last place in terms of times. So see if he can improve and maybe kick for Roger 7 out of the top 10 and move himself into the top 10. Daga SP coming in, just having to wait on his fellow team member Darth Bill. Thunderfox is on his out lap, and Ipu is also in the pits, making up the strategy to come out of the pits again, I reckon. Asian Chopstick is on his lap. His lap is disqualified, so that won't be anything. Let's see if Roger 7 is able to do something. The man got speed, I know that, but will he be able to benefit of all his speed on this hard Dutch tactical circuit? Going a little wide on the third corner, but that will make up for a great run on the I guess you can call it a straight, but it's sort of a straight, not really, but it's a little of a twisty straight, I'd say. Asian Chopstick coming into the pits after his disqualified lap. Fuku also driving on a fast lap, I think. Yes, he is. 22.2 he has so far, so will he be able to improve it? We're coming up to the last section. He's now going into the last sector. Then we have this tight sort of chicane. It's not really chicane, but anyways. Y'all know what I mean, I hope. Oh, and he cut off his lap to let, I think it was Thunderfox through. No, it's Full Roger 7. Full Roger 7, let's see if he can improve his 23.480. Coming up to the finish line right now, and he puts in a 21.2. That's 2.2 seconds faster than his last fast lap. So that will make the Ferrari guys pretty happy in the pit box. Wedgman Harrod on an outlap again. His wing is totally restored. Let's hope he can put in a clean lap and make this one stick. Elemental Leech going into the pits. Cheeseman coming out of the last corner. Maybe he can put in a great time. A 21.6 is his fastest lap so far, and it will go to a 21.0. Fast lap for Cheeseman up into 4th place. That's the second row. Great job by Cheeseman. Let's see if he can keep that position, or if Darth Bill 4 Roger 7 Asian Chopstick will cut through. Because they're close, they're really close. You have Daga SP with a little room. Then you have Ipu and Thunderfox really close to each other. Then you have Cheeseman, Darth Bill, 4 Roger 7, Asian Chopstick and Goulier really close. And then we have Fuku, Wedgman, Harold and Elemental Leech. And Lapje NL and Robert Byrne, of course. Darville is on his fast lap. Let's see if he can do something. He's coming up to the last sector with the what I called chicane again. It's not a chicane, but from now I call it a chicane. Otherwise, it's fast corners right after each other, so chicane-y enough for me. Coming into the last corner, I believe, the second to last corner. Now up into the last corner, the hard, long, twisty corner. Watch out that you don't exit it with too much speed. And he puts in a fast lap, a 20.009. That puts him into 3rd place, so Cheeseman will get devoted to 3rd row for now. Darth Bill on the front of the 2nd row. It's I think it's the exact same top 3 as the finishing of last race right now, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. Thunderfox is in 4th place. Can he do something? He's stuck behind the Renault, and that just happened clean, I think. I think Elemental Leech just went out of the way, and for just haven't making a way for Thunderfox as well. That's great team sportsmanship, I should say. I almost wanted to say teamsmanship, but that isn't a word. Asian Chopstick also coming into the last sector. 2 corners to go, a little straight, and then up. Oh my god, where did that Ferrari come from? I don't know if I'm crazy or I'm gonna look back at the stream because I didn't see that Ferrari until he got hit. That was really confusing, and Asian Chopstick got a 5-second penalty for it. And Thunderfox is DNF'd. Maybe I'm blind, but let's hope it wasn't a glitch. Otherwise the guys can't do anything about it. But that was unfortunate for Thunderfox and also for Asian Chopstick, because that will cost him 5 grip places. That's awful. Let's hope he can recover from it in the race. We have a lot of DNFs for a qualification, I'd say. Last qualification, I think it was 1 or 0 DNFs in Singapore. It's a really hard track. But in the Netherlands they have a little more trouble. The guys have a little more trouble in the Netherlands trying to stay on the track and trying not to break their cars. Let's see if anyone can do something about Daga SP. He's just doing his thing. Fuku has retired as well. Oh my god. Well, they're lucky they can start once they have retired, otherwise it will be a pain in the ass, I think. Hello to everyone that is watching right now. 4 people watching. Great to see. Every person counts. We have the last 2.5 minutes of qualifying. I hope the race will be dry. I think the drivers also hope the race will be dry. It feels a lot more fun to look at when it's dry for some reason, some odd reason. Daga SP also already put in a faster lap time, a 19.1. 19.1. That's a fast time. I think it will be hard to beat that. I think he will be hard to beat once again tonight. Maybe the guys will have a strategy to attack from him from behind, like Ipu and Darth Bill. They might be working on a strategy to beat him in the pits, for example, or on the strategy field, instead of the actual race speed. Ipu is on his out lap, trying to get one last push out. Darth Bill is exiting the pit. He has 1 minute 23 left, so it will be a close call for him to get it done and to. Oh, my screen is a little buggy. Let's see if I can fix that with this. Yes, now it's gone. Sometimes my screen gets pixelated in Stadia and it gets like weird colory. So whenever I see that, I just have to click the Stadia button and it will disappear, luckily. Is there anyone that can put in a faster time? Cheeseman also put in a 27. I think he was still in the 21s before. Went a little wide there, maybe. Let's see what Wedgman Herald can do. He's in the last corner. Has a fine exit, I think. Let's see if he can put in a faster lap time. Yes, he can. 21.6. It's a really close midfield right now. From 20.3 to 21.6. That's 5 places. That's 6 places here. That's quite a tight field. Elemental Leech will call it a day. He's still in the pits, so he. Oh no, he's actually coming out with 5 seconds to go. Okay. Or he's. Yeah, he exited with 5 seconds to go. Ipu on his lot. Daga SP with an 18.1. An 18.1. That's unbelievable. That must have been a perfect lap. This guy has pace and consistency, and he's righteous going into the pit lane. Ipu, what can he do? Is his last lap. What can he do? A 19.2. Improved a lot. Daga SP really needed that last fast lap, otherwise Ipu would have been really close. Can Darth Bill still do anything? Darth Bill is coming up to the last corner, I believe. No, wait, that's not the last corner. He's coming up to the last sector. I was looking at the wrong dot at the telemetry. No, not the telemetry, the track map. Oh, another pixelation bug. I think it will be happening a lot this stream. So my apologies for the pixelation, but I will try to get rid of it as much as possible. Darth Bill also goes to a 19.4. The guys have improved their laps by quite a bit in the last flying lap. Ipu still is on a flying lap. I didn't think he would have made it in front of the finishing flag, but he apparently did, of course. So maybe he can still challenge Daga SP, but I'm doubtful about it because Daga SP is just such a fast guy. It's impossible. We still have 4 Roger 7 and Ipu on the track. Oh, and Ipu, he was pushing too much. That's clear. Pushing too much and damaging in front ring. I think 4 Roger 7 is coming up right now. Oh no, he's going into the pits, putting his qualified lap. So we still have Ipu that needs to finish the cross the finishing line, and then the qualification will be over once Full Ranger 7 is set in his pits. So we have our top 10. We have our top 13, I should say. On 1 we have Daga SP, 2 Ipu, 3 Darth Bill, 4 Thunder Fox, 5 4 Raja 7, 6 Cheeseman, 7 Asian Chopstick, 8 Gullier, and now I can't see it anymore. Also, to anyone watching, is my mic audio good? Let me know. Let me know if it's alright. Let me know if I need to change something. So we have Wedgman Harold, the new guy, in place 9. 10 is Fuku, 11 is Elemental Leech, 12 is Lapje NL, and 13 is Robert Byrne. And we see a penalty for Asian Chopstick, of course, of 5 positions, so he will be starting almost from the back of the grid. That's unfortunate for him because of the collision with Thunder Fox, making Thunder Fox DNF in the race. Let's see what the McLarens also can do from the last position of the grid. Both have said no time crashed out before they were able to put in an actual time. Now we have the race. First we'll see what the weather will be, and then we'll start with the actual action. It's dry, but it's not happily dry. It's more like a sad dry. Could be rain any second, and it could be going to sunshine because it's of course it's the Netherlands, so the Netherlands can be weird in terms of weather. 2 weeks ago we were in minus 15 degrees, and today we had plus 17. So our weather is indecisive, I could say. We're just waiting on the guys to ready up, to choose their settings, and then start the race. I don't think anyone will be starting on interns. I see a little puddle in the pit, but I don't think it's enough to start on interns, but we'll see. We'll see. We have the red lights on, I think. No. Why am I... Oh wait, of course it's the... Oh my god, I was like, what? Why am I looking at this view? But of course it's the formation lap. We put on a formation lap to... it was Gullier's suggestion to see if the leg spikes would be less in the beginning, because the guys suffer from a lot of leg spikes, and they... yeah, it just doesn't... The game isn't starting like they want to. And it causes a lot of trouble sometimes. So we're on lap 0, the formation lap, of course. Daga SP is on softs, like I said. It's still a little bit wet and a little bit slippery, I reckon. I saw the pixelation again. We'll go to the broadcast, and then we'll put on the track lap data and the telemetry. The track map is already on. And we will look at Ipu for the start, because he's in the inside of the curve. Maybe he can just rush it up the inside of Daga SP before he even has the chance to run away. That might be Ipu's strategy, to just take him on the first corner if he's able to. He needs a good start, and Daga SP is also good in starting, I think. So we'll see. We'll get the whole shot, and who will be the first to come out of turn 1. It will be a long race for the guys. 36 laps on the circuit of Zandvoort. We're in the Netherlands. The circuit is 4 kilometers, so it's 4 kilometers times 36. The time we will be racing, I have no clue. Could be long, could be short. Lining up for the start. Red lights is on, and we are off. No, I was a little early. We are off now. No, we're not. Yeah, we are. Okay, we have Ipu. Ipu, is he? Wow, he had a phenomenal start. Wow, Ipu took him even before the corner, so Ipu started. He might have just worked out. Let's go to the back here on. Ooh, Gullier. The move wasn't too clean, buddy. A lot of chaos here in the back. Tight circuit, 3 wide. That is not a good. Oh, and there goes the Ferrari. For Roger 7, he saves it. That's a perfect save, I'd say. For looking at how that happened. Oh my god, what's happening? Elemental Leech in the back. Let's go up to the top. Thunder Fox is just behind Daga SP, and Ipu is just in front of Daga SP. Gullier made it to 4th position. I don't know if the move was clean. I couldn't see directly. There was contact. Couldn't say it wasn't clean. Couldn't say it was clean. Wedgman Herod also made some places, I think. Let's put it on position change. Yes, he won only 1 position though. Ace and Chopstick already won 4th position, so a good start for him. Gullier won 4 positions, and Darthville and Full Roger 7 are the big losers, you could say, of the... Not losers, that's... In Dutch that would sound more logical. They lost a lot of places. Interval. Thunder Fox is 1 minute and 30 seconds behind. I don't think so. F1 has a little bug sometimes, but anyways, we'll let's put it on leader. Okay, it's a little buggy. Anyways, that won't ruin the thing. So Daga SP is just behind Ipu. Maybe he's trying to. He also put in a fastest sector time, the purple sector time. Maybe he's trying to find a gap on Ipu to overtake right away. Darthville made a place back onto Cheeseman. Cheeseman relocated to 6th position, winning nor losing positions. Wow, the pixelation is getting really bad. I'm sorry guys, I hope it won't be too bad among the race. I guess we'll have to find out in time if it will be bad. Sometimes I gotta check the Discord if the guys have problems or need to be re-invited or anything. Daga SP is still just following behind Ipu, and Thunder Fox is trying to keep up with the 2. Gullier cruising in 4th place. Great start by Gullier. Also, Ancient Chopstick is following behind Wedgman Herald. Wedgman Herald keeping up so far, so good. His first Grand Prix, right away on Zandvoort. Hard circuit to get into the league, I think. But he's doing a great job so far. Poor Roger 7 dropped a lot of places. It was a terrible start for him. He was, I think he was bumped out of the corner and needed to take a shortcut. Well, it was more like a long cut through the grass and through the brake markers. So that isn't his Grand Prix so far. But anyways, we had 33 laps to go and maybe a safety car, 1 or 2 or 0, who knows. So he has time to make it up. Gullier with the fastest lap. Is he able to close in on Thunder Fox? Yes, he is. He's now within 7/10. He was around 1.5 seconds, I think. Will Gullier be able to challenge for the podium today? I think he has the speed and he has the mindset for it, totally. The Dutchman trying to get his first podium of the season, I think. Hasn't been an easy season so far for the Red Bull guys. Especially not for Gullier. A lot of trouble in the races with the micro stutter and the micro lag, I think. And then again, his teammates always switching up. So let's hope he can keep the spirit high and the internet connection will not let him down. 4 Roger 7 with 3-second penalty, the first penalty of the day for the multiple warnings. So that's 3 corner cuts, and after 3 corner cuts you will receive a 3-second penalty. And you can get them until I don't know how many seconds. Wedgman Hayward also getting a 3-second time penalty. Maybe he cut the corner there a little, steering in too early. That could be, it happens to the best of us. Darthville is, I don't think he's closing in on Gullier. Gullier is maintaining the gap into Thunder Fox. And Daga SP is just tailing Ipu. making him nervous, making him liable for a mistake. Ipu might feel the pressure of Daga SP because it's not nobody you have behind you. It's Daga SP, the leader of the championship right now. Ipu is I think he's the not the penultimate leader. You don't say that. Is Daga SP on a move? Daga SP has got the lead. Will Ipu be able to switch back on the inside and then to the outside? No, I don't think so. He's coming back to the inside right away. Wow, there's a battle. There's a battle. Ipu took the first place back again. Great moves by the guys. Clean moves. Amazing. Amazing to see. We have a yellow flag, not a red flag. Can I see if there's anyone? I don't think so. It might have been just a bump to the fence. Daga SP tried it, but Ipu is ready. Ipu is ready to fight. Thunder Fox getting way closer, of course, because of the guys shuffling places. Gullier just having to back out a little bit from Thunder Fox. Maybe Thunder Fox put in a fast lap, so let's see the fastest laps. I think I can also see that. Fastest laps, let's see. Ipu, Daga SP, Thunder Fox and Gullier and Darthbill as well have almost similar lap times, so that will definitely make for a fun race. I think that's a 13-4, so Max Verstappen didn't try his best, I hope. Otherwise these guys are just flaming him, you could say. The gaps have returned to normal, no more glitch, so the gap to the leader, Elemental Leech, is 30 seconds behind. He's just behind Robert Byrne. Thunder Fox is definitely closing in. We have a three-way battle here. We have a yellow flag, Wedgman Herod. What happened? He crashed. I think he spun. I think he just spun and almost again. I think he just spun because I see no damage to his front wing, luckily. Let's keep up with the front guys, because this will another. It's Elemental Leech, I think. Elemental Leech spun out, I reckon. Hope he hasn't got any damage. Just let's hope he doesn't have any damage. Let's get back to the front. It's Daga SP. He's just tailing Ipu. He's not giving him any room. Ipu has to fight for every centimeter you could say. Darthbill is not closing in on Gullier so far, so Gullier is getting a little in a safe zone from on fourth position. Let's put it on interval again. Cheeseman is closing in, I think, on Darthbill. So Darthbill is missing maybe some pace, maybe some confidence on the circuit. The weather is also getting better. That's always good to see. But it could be raining any second again. It's the Netherlands, so we never know. Let's see if Daga SP will be able to make a move. Maybe he might just be waiting after his first failed attempt to overtake Ipu. He might just be waiting and trying to save as much fuel and as much tire as he can. Oh, that's an awful sounding AlphaTauri. That's the F1 bug of the sound. Sometimes the engine seems to be stuck in one gear. It isn't actually stuck, but the sound is just stuck. And it's only for the spectators, not for the driver himself. Otherwise, you would probably be driven crazy. Gullier is maintaining the gap to Thunder Fox on 1.5 seconds, around 1.5 seconds, and Darthbill is maintaining it on him once again on 2 seconds. We have a yellow flag. Can I see something? It's in the same corner. It's Cheeseman? No, I don't know who it was, but it seemed to be yeah, it seemed to be Cheeseman. Otherwise his gap wouldn't be 7 seconds right now. He was on 1.5 seconds of Darthbill and now he's on 7 seconds, so he probably spun out on that corner. The same as his teammate Elemental Leech. And And we have another yellow flag. We have 4 Roger 7 spinning out on... Ah, that's... It's really not the day for 4 Roger 7. Maybe he hasn't practiced enough, so... hopefully he can recover a bit. He's now in the second to last place. Just behind Robert Byrne. Also has a some penalty seconds, so... it's gonna be a tough evening for 4 Roger 7. Oh, and there went Cheeseman once again. Cheeseman needs to get a grip on himself, trying to score the points for Renault. They need the points, so. We have Daga SP still just tailing Ipu. Ipu must be getting crazy of this guy right now. He's just in the slipstream, using DRS. Staying put. Maybe also Degaspi isn't faster than him and he can only keep up with him because of the DRS. We never know. Are there any battles forming? Cheeseman and Lapje are not too far away. Of course we have Daga SP and Ipu, but I can't stay at the same guys the whole time. Yeah, besides that, it's not too close anymore. Gillier is closing in on Thunderfox though. It was 1.5 seconds and it's now 9/10 of a second. He's losing a lot of ERS, so that might be it. How is Thunderfox on his ERS? He's on 40%, so he has a lot of more percentage of ERS. Maybe Gillier will be able to put in to get into the second before the DRS get activated. Then he will have an advantage on the straight to be able to get closer to him. Let's see, Cheeseman is not really glitching up to Lapje. I think he has some wing damage, so it's hard to keep up with Lapje then. Also a fast guy, a Dutch guy, so he must be fast, right? Daga SP is just... He's just looking... I think he's studying the Mercedes. He's just studying as his rival right now. Looking for the weak spots of Ipu. Gillier didn't make it onto the second. Darthbill is closing in on Gillier though, so that might be dangerous for Gillier. Fastest lap, let's look at it. It's still for Gillier. Darthbill is also only separated 5 seconds from the leader, Ipu, and only 4 seconds from his teammate. Position change, no. Let's look at the tires. We see Fuku Elemental Leech on the mids, 4 Roger 7 on the hards, of course, because he crashed unfortunately in the beginning of the race, so he probably pitted for hards, I reckon. And the rest of them on our softs, the fastest but softest compound. Oh wait, nobody made a stop yet, so 4 Roger 7 he already started on the hards, my bad. Position change. We see 4 Roger 7 has lost a lot of places, sadly, because of his 2 crashes. Maybe he can still fight his way up. And Ipu has crashed. Ipu has crashed. No damage though. I really missed the replay button, but now Daga SP, what will he do? Will he be able to up his tempo, or was he actually driving on the limit? That's a shame for Ipu. He was doing a great job keeping Daga SP behind him. Maybe he can still fight his way up, because it's only 5 seconds and you never know what happens to Daga SP, so he could make a mistake as well. Now we have a close battle between Gillier, Darthbill and Ipu, and we see a 3-second time penalty for Roger 7 again, so he's now the guy with 6 penalty seconds. Let's put it on interval. We see the 3 guys I mentioned within 1 second of each other. Oh, and they're all going into the pits except Ipu. And Ipu and Darthbill both stay out. Oh, and Darthbill as well, so my bad. Only Gillier and Thunderfox went in. That's my bad. They are probably on a harder compound, I think. I reckon they will jump over to the hearts, yes. They're on the hearts, so it might be that Darthbill and Ipu and Daga SP will push their tires, their soft tires, to the edge and try to go out on mids then, instead of hearts. Could be risky, but could be worth it, totally. So here we see Thunderfox and Gullier not too far from each other, only 8 tenths between those two guys. Will Gullier be able to make a move in this race for the podium? Wait, he's of course on the podium right now statistically, because Ipu span out or crashed. I don't know exactly what happened, or he got pushed out, could be as well. We'll never know. But right now the podium would be Daga SP, Thunderfox and Gullier, because Darthbill and Ipu of course haven't pit yet, and Daga SP neither, but he will come out in front of them probably. Fuku is gaining, I think, on Cheeseman. Asian Chopstick is gaining on Wedgeman Herald. Every time I go to the menus just to prevent the pixelation and the weird colors in my screen. Lapje NL went into the pits. Wedgeman Herald is still staying out. Is there anyone going into the pits anytime soon? I'm curious to see what Daga SP, Darthbill and Ipu will be doing. It could be any strategy, but I reckon they're going to mids, or they're just boosting the softs and then switching to the hards. The weather seems perfect though. Luckily, no. I reckon there's no rain coming. And I hope there's no rain coming. We're here on Zandvoort, the what's that in English? Duinen, for the Dutch people. Duinenskwie. I have no clue what that is in English. Sometimes I just forget words. So, anyways, it's on the beach. It's built on sand, you can almost say. So, sandy track, I reckon. A lot of wind, and it's hilly. There's a total of 15 meters of. Sometimes my brain just doesn't want to work in English. My bad. It's 15 meters of mountain. Paid in a weird way. Darthbill also pitted to the mediums right now. He's earlier than Daga SP and Ipu. He's only one lap later than Thunderfox and Gullier. So he might get some troubles with the mediums at the end compared to Thunderfox and Gullier, but he has an advantage right now. Daga SP also went into the pit. Is Ipu coming in? No, Ipu is still staying out. So Ipu is leading once again, but not for long. I reckon he's going in this lap. Might be the next lap if he pushes a lot on his mediums. And Ipu got a penalty. Ipu pushed into the wall, and he got a warning for hitting the wall, I reckon. That's odd. I've never seen that it's possible to get a warning when you hit the wall. But anyways, he hit the wall, so that was a third warning, and he got a 3-second penalty. So that is not too fortunate for Ipu. For Roger 7 is coming up to Asian Chopstick. Or Asian Chopstick just overtook him, I don't know. He has newer tires, so he must have an advantage, I think. Ipu, I reckon he will come into the pits this lap and also change his wing, because he has some wing damage on the side. And then we'll have Daga SP and Darthbill leading the two teammates. The AlphaTauri team is the AlphaTauri team can be really happy, I think. Ipu is indeed in the pits. You can see there his wing is also getting changed. He's going to the mids, and Darthbill put in the fast lap with a 12.2. 12-2. He's aiming for Daga SP. He really is, because the gap was 5 seconds and it's now 2.8. Will he be able to get ahead of his teammate? It's gonna be a hard task, but it's possible. It's definitely possible. He has the speed. That's definitely clear right now. How's Daga SP doing on his ERS? He still has 90% ERS, so he's maintaining it perfectly. Of course, Darthbill is on his fast mode, so he only has 40% left of his ERS, but he has put in the fastest first sector once again, so he's only on 2.5 seconds right now. Daga SP might be feeling the pressure from him right now. Gullier is really close to on Thunder Fox, only 6 tenths. Now 5 tenths separating the two guys. Might be able to get closer with the DRS and the ERS. Thunder Foxes, they are around the same level with their ERS, so there's no problem for him, I think. Gullier is coming close. He's coming for an overtake. He is not gonna make it. He almost made it. Maybe he has one lap more. Maybe he needs one more lap to get himself back on a podium, because Darthbill obviously drove some good lap times on his old softs, so he overtook the guys on tactic, really. And he definitely made a gap, because he was just in front of them when he drove out the pits, and now he has 5 seconds on those guys. Let's look at the fastest laps right now. That's not in this. Let's look at the position change and the... No, wait, the wrong one again. The fastest lap. Right now we see Daga SP with a 12.9 and Darthbill with 12.2. Thunder Fox and Gullier have not improved their fastest lap. Neither has Ipu. Ipu lost 3 places right now due to his crash, of course. So he needed to fix his wing, and that's unfortunate for him, costing a lot of time. He might be able to get himself back up into a good place. And Daga SP with an 11.6. That's he's not giving Darthbill what he wants. Put it on leader again. Darthbill is back at 5 seconds, so there's not gonna be a battle there, I think, or Daga SP will have to make a mistake. Let's look at Elemental Leech. Elemental Leech is getting lapped by Ipu right now. I think it's Ipu. Might be Fuku, but no, it's Ipu. He lost 3 places. He started 10th. Let's see if he can do some things. Oh no, he slipped out. There goes his wing. Yellow flag, but that's not too bad. That's I think Elemental Leech has some problems with the track. Let's hope he can still have a fun race and a good race. Robert Byrne in 12th, having a lonely race right now, doing his thing, driving his laps. Then we have Fuku. FUCU. Cheeseman, also in his own world driving, nobody around him. Then we have Wedgman Harrod, his first Grand Prix, doing a good job, and he is drifting out of the corner in style. Style points for Wedgman Harrod. I will add a few extra points. I'm just joking. Then we have Full Roger 7. He had a bad start and not too many good moments in this race, I think. But he managed to get himself already back up into 8th place, while he was 2nd last, I think. So he's doing a great job, trying to get Ferrari the most points he is able to. Then we have Asian Chopstick, winning 5 places, so he won back his time penalty. It's not his time penalty, his grip penalty. Then we have Lapje NL, the first Dutchman on this grid, in 6th place. Then we have the top 5 with Ipu, losing 3 places because of his wing damage, of course, and his crash. Then we have the first, the first in terms of positions Dutchman. Oh, and he's going for a move maybe on Thunder Fox. Is he gonna pull it off? Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Or is Thunderfox gonna keep it on the outside? I don't think he will be able to do that. Gullier made it onto the podium again, but Thunderfox isn't the easiest one to keep behind you, so he will be coming back for revenge, I think. Let's see what Thunderfox can do. Will he be able to stop Gullier, or is Gullier really too fast? Thunderfox taking a 3-second time penalty. That's not too good in this battle. Now Gullier has a lead of 3 seconds. You can say, because he's of course in front. Plus he has no penalty, and Thunderfox has a penalty. Props to the guys. They're in 21 laps, and most of them have no penalties. Props to the guys with penalties as well, but props for clean driving for the others. So we have the top three of Daga SP, Darfbill, and Gullier. A lot of gaps in the top 3, 6 seconds between both, 6.5. We have Wedgman Harold getting closer to 4 Roger 7. Maybe he has found some speed to be able to attack 4 Roger 7. Let's look at their lap times. Hi, you'll say, how was your race? How was your Division 2 race? And how did the race go? So we have Wedgman Harold taking on to the gravel. That's not a good line. He has a fastest lap time at 13.7 compared to a 14.4 for 407. So he should be able to attack 4 Roger 7, but not if he goes into the gravel too much. We had a yellow flag, but I don't know for who it was. It might have been for Wedgman Harold. Let's put it on leader again. So we have Robert Byrne and Elemental Leech who have been lapped. Fuku is not getting lapped yet, but it's getting closer to it. You spun a lot. Yeah, it's a hard track. I reckon you spun in the last corner for sure. The last corner is tough, especially with F2 cars. But was it a fun race? So we have Gullier making 4 places, Lapje NL and Asian Chopstick making 5 places. That's those are definitely the winners in terms of place winning this Grand Prix. So Gullier having a positive home Grand Prix, I hope. Same for Lapje NL. It's always good to see if the fellow Dutchies are doing well. Asian Chopstick is still cruising in front of 4 Roger 7. Wedgman Harold is closing in on 4 Roger 7 again. Maybe he will be able to get closer this time and not take the gravel trap. Fuku is close on Cheeseman. Cheeseman, oh, what happened with Fuku? He's not close anymore on to Cheeseman. I don't know what happened with Fuku. I reckon he's lapping right now. So I think I saw Daga SP coming in front. You'll say, yeah, it was fun, but it was mostly on my own in the back of the field. Ah, yeah, a lone race, but then you can see the track even more and have fun with the track. And I don't know, just but it was good. It's good that it was fun. What places did you finish? And because you have the sprint race and the big race, I think. So what places did you get? We still have the teammates Daga SP and Darfbill in 1 and 2, doing a great job maintaining their positions. Let's look at Daga SP, our leader for now. Not using his ERS, he got his pace controlled, so he's doing a great job on the mids. Sadly, I can't see their percentage of usage on the tire. Otherwise, it could be fun to look at Darfbill, his tires, because he of course was the first one to pit on the mediums. So his tires must be getting a little wary right now. Thunderfox is not keeping up with Oh, and Ipu is making a move on Thunderfox. I didn't see Ipu coming at all. Ipu got Thunderfox. Ipu is back into 4th place. Will he be able to challenge Gullier for the podium? Yes, 11 laps, 10.5. You could say 10.5. You could say 10.5 laps left to catch Gullier. Is he faster or is he not? We have a yellow flag. Can I see anything? It's Wedgman Herald, I think. It was Wedgman Herald. He was close to 4 Roger 7. Got a penalty and spun out later on. So he's back on to 6 seconds, but 4 Roger 7 is into the pit, so Wedgman Herald should be able to get the 8th place behind Ace and Chopstick right now. You say him 9th overall, that's good. Points are points, right? So that means points for the team. Here we have Darth Build coming up onto Elemental Leech, I think. Yes, it's Elemental. Fuku made a place onto Robert. No, wait, Robert Byrne made a place because Fuku went into the pits. We have quite some gaps right now. Ipu is closing in on Gullier, and he's closing in pretty fast because it was 2.7 seconds and it's now 2.0, 1.8 even. Thunderfox is not keeping up with Ipu. Thunderfox might have used his tires a little too fast, or his ERS a little too much. So those are the closest battles right now. We're lacking some battles right now. That's usually with F1 with the mid stage. It's hard to follow people, so it's easier to take some seconds behind them and just drive your race. But Ipu might be coming up onto Gullier, even though Gullier is right now around the same pace. It's Thunderfox taking another 3-second time penalty. Yeah, of course, Ipu also has the penalty. Let's see, which one was the penalties, of course. Penalties. 6 seconds for Thunderfox, Wedgman Herald and 4 Roger 7, and 3 seconds for Ipu and Fuku. No, not Fuku, Robert Byrne. So Ipu might be closing in on Gullier, but he still has to manage to create a gap of 3 seconds. And Lapia now joins them with a 3-second penalty right now. That's his first penalty, and hopefully for him his last. We have a 1-stopper for almost everyone except Robert Byrne, Fuku and Elemental Weeze, and it could be due to some damage, or that could be because they actually wanted to do a 2-stopper. It could also be possible the other guys will still go into the pits. We never know. We will find out eventually. We have mixed tires on the grid. We have a few guys on mids, a few guys on soft. Most of the guys I think on hards. Top guys are mostly on soft. So oh wow, Gullier is getting tailed by Ipu right now. He's defending really hard. He's defending. Is Ipu gonna? Yeah, Ipu just takes the outside line and he's gone. He has no remorse for Gullier. He has newer tires, softer tires, so Gullier might have an advantage at the end because he has hards. Let's see how much that can bring him. He has to keep Ipu within 3 seconds to still have the podium. So he might push for to keep as close as possible to Ipu until the end of the race. It's only 6/10 right now, and he will be able to get DRS then. So that helps him a lot. Elemental Leech also got a 3-second penalty. It's too bad for him. He's at the back of the grid, not having the best race of his life, I think. At least I hope he's having fun. Do we have any battles? No, not really. We have Gullier and Ipu, the closest guys on track, but that's of course because Ipu just overtook him and he's just flying away from Gullier right now. Gullier is having a good race though. He's consistent. He's not making any mistakes, and he's just doing his thing like he always does. Thunder Fox 5 seconds behind Gullier. And we have Lapje 24 seconds behind him, so that will not make any play in the top 5, I think. Or if one of the top 5 guys decides to crash, of course it will get into play. We don't have any battles, sadly. Let's look at Wedgman Harold, our new guy in Red Bull, his first Grand Prix. Let's hope he's having a good time and a great time with the Stadian Racing Community, of course. And if you're watching and you want to join the Stadian Racing Community, make sure to check the link in the description, or the link on the top of your screen. You can see it just up there somewhere, I think. And if you want to join, just click the link and we'll be welcoming you. Scanline, how many pedals does Ipu have? He has 3 seconds. Oh, Wedgman Harold just span out and he reset it. Wait, what? I didn't know that was... He reset it? Or it was a glitch or something. This guy has found something resetting, I don't know. Maybe I need to turn it off. I don't know if I can put it on or off. But anyways, Ipu has 3 seconds, so he's still in 4th place, you could say, right now, because Gullier is on 2.3 seconds. But he will be able to stretch it to 3 seconds, I think, unless his mediums will wear off too quickly. Gullier has hards, of course, so he has an advantage at this point. It's 2.5 seconds. He might be able to keep it. Let's see if Gullier is using a lot of ERS. Yes, he is. He's of course trying to stay the closest he can to Ipu. He has DRS right now from one of the Renaults. It's either Elemental Leech or Cheeseman, so that's good for him. 2.9 seconds, 2.8 seconds. It's gonna be a tough one to keep that podium for him if Ipu doesn't catch any more penalties. Is there anyone close? No, there isn't. Let's have a look at Darthbill. How is he doing? He's in the 2nd. Wedgman Harold, another 3-second time penalty. He's getting a lot of penalties. He's at 9 seconds right now. It's still not too many compared to some other Grand Prix we have had. Other Grand Prix, some guys would rack up until 21 seconds in penalty. So he's still doing a good job, and it's his first Grand Prix, of course. So keep up the good work, Wedgman Harold. And Darthbill is just doing his thing, minding his business. Ipu in 3rd place. He now has pulled the gap onto 3.5 seconds onto to Gullier. Hello, Hell Monkey. How are you doing? Hope you're doing fine this evening. We have Wedgman Harold. He's closing in onto 4 Roger 7 once again, but I don't reckon he will be close enough at the end. We only have 4 laps to go, of course, so we are at the end stage of the race. There's sadly not gonna be any end battles probably. Might be some things we can't predict, of course, but we never know. We never know. No DNFs, no, not at all so far. I'm pretty surprised as well. Not even a safety car, nothing. Just maybe five yellow flags, 5-6 yellow flags, I think. So the guys are doing great, and yeah, there's some crashes, some spins, but nothing too bad, and no hard-on collisions, I think, either. So they're good. They're doing good. It's the Dutch Grand Prix, hard track, small track, so it's tight with the cars. So I wouldn't be surprised if there would be many collisions, but the guys are keeping it clean, like we always try to in our community. Gullier is now on 4.3 seconds, 4.5, even 4.3 again, and I don't think he will be able to get within the 3-second range of Ipu once again. Besides that, let's look at the fastest laps for a second again. The fastest laps, still Dagaspi, of course, with the 11.6. We have Fuku also putting a good lap at 13.2. He's faster than where he's driving right now. He's just not having the most consistent race, I think. But Fuku has speed. He just needs to keep his head down and keep his speed up, I think. Level of racing is superb. It's definitely great. Yeah, they're doing great. That's cause we aren't there. That might be true, but I don't think so. I don't think so. Y'all are all great in racing and clean racing as well. So that would only make more great competition if everyone was here. We have 13 guys today. So we are missing 3 people. I have no clue right now. It's at least one Williams, I think. 100% I'd be out by now. Some angry Scottish sounds, and then you'll just crash. I'd probably be out as well. Yeah. I can't take the frustration of the Dutch circuit. I like it, and I like driving, knowing I'm in my own country, but no, it's dangerous. Collier also put in a faster lap than his lap time before, because it's now a 13.0. Great stream once again, Alporter. Thank you, Scanline. I reckon your stream was great as well in the Division 2. Hope you all had a good race and a fun race. And it was fun to commentate, of course. Put it on interval once again, see if there's anything going on. Fuku is closing, well, not totally, he's maintaining / closing onto Robert Byrne. Wetchman Harold still doing his thing behind 4 Roger 7. 4 Roger 7, despite his unlucky start and his unfortunate crash after, he's doing a great job getting some points for LaFerrari. Ace and Chopstick, the only Williams driving right now. Oh yeah, it was Bradstick in the other Williams. He didn't show up, so hopefully he will be back with us in 2 weeks. Besides that, we just have a calm race right now. Not much happening. Guys are having a clean, great race, a fast race. And, props to everyone racing, really. We are in the last lap. We'll look at Daga SP. Did a thing for 36 laps. He what's congratulations in Dutch? It could be gefeliciteerd. Yeah, I think it's just gefeliciteerd. Sometimes we have a lot of words for certain things, but I think it's gefeliciteerd only. But here we have Daga SP. He waited for his moment behind Ipu, tailing Ipu the whole race. Well, the whole race, the whole time Ipu was in front of him, and Ipu couldn't take the pressure anymore, and he made a mistake. He span out, so Daga SP could take the lead, and he just did his thing. He just drove the fastest he could. Darth Bill tried to challenge him, but he couldn't keep up with the teammate, so here he comes across the finish line. Congratulations, Daga SP, the winner of the Holland Grand Prix, the Netherlands, Zandvoort. Fantastische stream, ga zo door. Google Maps is pretty good. That literally means fantastic stream, continue like this. Well, I don't know how to translate it perfectly, but we have our podium finishes Daga SP as first with a 10-second lead onto Darth Bill, and Darth Bill again with a 10-second lead onto Ipu. Then we have Goulier, Thunderfox, Lapje NL still needing to finish. Grazi Ragazzi, yeah, I'm not Italian, so something with thank you or something. Gefeliciteerd on a wonderful stream. Thank you, Ilseem. Thank you. Almost everyone has finished. We're just waiting on Lapje NL and Asian Chopstick. So we have our finishes. 1 Daga SP, 3 Darthbill, 4 Ipu, and then we'll continue with Gullier, Thunderfox, and of course F1 has to cut me off, like always. Dry rough today, Lapje NL. He won the most places, did a good race. So I think that's deserved. Also deserved for Asian Chopstick and Gullier, I think. They also had a good race, a clean race, I think. So here we have the finishes. 1 Daga SP, 3 Darthbill, 2 Darthbill, 3 Ipu, 4 Gullier, Thunderfox, Lapje NL, Asian Chopstick, 4 Roger 7, Wedgman Herald, Cheeseman, Robert Burn, Fuku, and Elemental Leech. Thanks to everyone looking at the stream, and it was fun commentating again. Thanks for all the races, for driving and showing up mostly. So maybe I will catch you. I will catch everyone again on the next stream. See y'all guys till the next one.